Are you wondering, is intermittent fasting good for females, especially as you're aging? Or maybe you're wondering, how many hours should a woman do intermittent fasting? Along with that, how do you get metabolic flexibility? Or does fasting increase metabolic flexibility? By the end of this video, you'll know the benefits of intermittent fasting for women over 40 and for women as they age from 25 years on and up. You'll know how many hours to do intermittent fasting for women, as well as how much weight you can lose in a month with intermittent fasting, and how to keep it off for your life. And this really all revolves around metabolic health and metabolic flexibility. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacey Paulson, certified health coach and essential oil educator. I've been teaching about the power of healthy lifestyle habits, smart supplements, and essential oils for over 12 years. I've seen the power of metabolic flexibility and intermittent fasting for women over those years for many different health benefits. Stick around to the end. I have a really great gift for you if you're wanting to improve your metabolic flexibility as well as incorporate intermittent fasting effectively into your life. So, is intermittent fasting good for females? Several studies suggest that intermittent fasting could be an effective way for women to lose weight. In one study, women over the age of 60 saw an average body fat loss of 2 kilograms, that's about 4.5 pounds, after 6 weeks of following a daily 16-8 intermittent fasting plan. So fasting for 16 hours and eating in an 8-hour window. For instance, eating only from noon until 8 p.m. But it's more than just weight, as you'll see in just a minute. It's even more about slowing the aging process, which weight is usually a result of cells aging in the body, causing our metabolism to slow down. So how many hours should a woman do intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting, or IF, is simply limiting yourself to eating within a designated time frame. There are several variations of IF to choose from. Decide which type fits into your lifestyle the best, and then talk about that with your doctor if you have major health issues. The daily method. So this is the most popular method of intermittent fasting. The daily method typically follows a 16-8 or 18-6 rule. That means eating regular, healthy foods during 6 to 8 hours during a day, then fasting for the remaining 16 to 18 hours. This is found to be the most sustainable method and most effective method. What is the best time to intermittent fast for women? And some people wonder, should women fast 16 or 14 hours? So when to fast? When setting an intermittent fasting schedule, the exact time you stop and start eating aren't crucial. It's what works for your lifestyle. For women, I recommend beginning a fast around 7 p.m. and ending the fast around 12 p.m. the next day. You'll find as you go past that 12-hour mark, you actually become more energized and focused. You lose cravings for food because your body isn't taking a lot of energy digesting food and managing blood sugar levels. It gets into a fat burning mode, but more on that in just a minute. Should older women do intermittent fasting? I'm often asked this. So intermittent fasting has become popular in recent years due to its range of health benefits and the fact that it doesn't restrict your food choices. Research shows that fasting can improve your metabolism, mental health, and possibly prevent some cancers. It can also ward off certain muscle, nerve, and joint disorders, which can affect women as they age. Is intermittent fasting good for premenopausal women? In short, yes. Intermittent fasting can help with several symptoms of menopause, including weight gain. Studies have found that intermittent fasting may help with weight loss, and many people find it's a good long-term strategy for keeping off undesirable weight and other premenopausal challenges. Intermittent fasting offers many benefits for women over 40. It is especially powerful when combined with exercise, but it's best to adapt your fasting time throughout your cycle as the hormonal changes impact your body's needs. How much weight can you lose in a month with intermittent fasting? Women doing intermittent fasting mostly lose up to 7 pounds, 3.2 kilograms of weight, while most or more than half of men reach 7 to 13 pounds of weight loss if nothing else changes in their lifestyle. If you pair intermittent fasting with other things like exercise, nutrition, smart supplements, and reducing stress, you'll see faster weight loss, and it becomes permanent as these other healthy lifestyle habits build on each other. How do you get metabolic flexibility? Metabolic flexibility is the capacity to switch between burning carbs and burning fat. Here are 3 ways to improve metabolic health and metabolic flexibility. First, eat less processed, fast-burning carbs. Focus more on plant-based whole foods. Complex carbohydrates are aptly named as their sugar chains are longer and more complicated to digest, making them slower and less likely to spike your blood sugar. Second, implement intermittent fasting. I'll share why in just a minute and how intermittent fasting can increase your metabolic flexibility. And number 3, add smart supplements to your lifestyle that turn fast burning carbs into slow burning carbs. I'll share what I've been using to do this and the results I've experienced as well. These 3 tips help your body get into a ketosis state. It starts to burn fat for energy and produces ketones. In this ketogenic state, your metabolism more readily burns dietary and stored body fat for energy. I've personally added something called MetaPower Assist. This is a smart supplement that, when taken before a large meal, includes natural ingredients such as mulberry leaf that help turn fast carbs into slow carbs. The mulberry leaf extract binds to carbohydrates so the glucose doesn't hit your bloodstream as quickly, therefore helping to stabilize energy levels throughout the day. I've coupled this with intermittent fasting, and it's been a game changer. I have steady energy throughout the day, less brain fog, better fat burning, level glucose in my blood, which slows the aging process, reduced cravings, and not only have I released 10 pounds of unneeded weight and kept it off, but my body composition has changed to be more defined. This is without any added exercise. I've just kept doing what I've been doing for the past 10 years, and I've seen my body composition changing as I have better metabolic flexibility. I'll add a link in the description to learn more about the MetaPower system if you're interested, because it's not just about MetaPower Assist, but I also use collagen powder drink mix called MetaPower Advantage that contains NMN, which helps boost your body's natural production of NAD+. NAD+ is the molecule that helps change food into usable energy for your healthy metabolism versus a slow aging metabolism. And after this last question I answer, you can grab the bonus that I promised. And if you found helpful information in this video so far, please hit the like button and subscribe so you get notified each time I upload a brand new video. Does fasting increase metabolic flexibility? This is really important to understand. For most people, metabolic health benefits of fasting don't start until around 12 hours into it. At that point, your body begins to switch to relying on fat for fuel. That's when your body has used up the excess glucose circulating in your bloodstream and has depleted your liver's store of glycogen. When both are spent, lipids in fat cells become free fatty acids that eventually get metabolized into ketones. Several studies show that using ketones for energy benefits muscle development, cell, organ function, and brain health. Basically, it improves your metabolic health. Metabolic flexibility refers to your body's ability to toggle between the fed and fasted state. With this flexibility, your body can flip like a switch to metabolize carbohydrates and fat efficiently in response to what you eat, when you exercise, and during rest. Making that switch more quickly helps reduce some of the negative physical responses we feel when our body runs low on glucose. What's more, that flexibility can also help you burn more fat following a high-fat meal. By contrast, when your body gets accustomed to persistent glucose intake, it is less efficient at burning fat and is more metabolically inflexible. So metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and chronic inflammation are associated with metabolic inflexibility. We are all impacted by this. When we are young, our bodies have more metabolic flexibility, or if we are athletes. Basically, you can eat almost anything without gaining weight because your body can switch from burning carbs to burning fat without storing excess calories as fat. But over time, because we age, our cells, every time that our glucose spikes, our bodies kind of wear out and have less metabolic flexibility. Here's the key truth about where does intermittent fasting come in. Fasting essentially forces your body to practice and over time improve at this process of switching between burning available carbohydrates when you're eating and burning fat for energy when you're not eating. Exercise is another way to boost your body's ability to do this. Weight loss alone will also help improve this process, but traditional dieting or cutting calories every day is difficult for many people to adhere to long term. Too much glucose, either from frequent eating or from loading up on carb-heavy foods during your feeding period, interferes with the process of building metabolic flexibility in two ways. First, if we give the body lots of energy in the form of glucose, the body will use that first and not need to make the metabolic switch to burning fat to produce ketones. Second, insulin prevents our bodies from burning fat. So high insulin levels make it very difficult to be metabolically flexible and make us more reliant on glucose for energy. One tip is to break the fast right. Your body may be accustomed to getting fed at certain times of the day, triggering hunger hormones and readying the digestive process for incoming food. That hunger can tempt you to break your fast with foods that will send your blood sugar levels soaring. Intense swings in blood glucose can leave you with side effects like irritability or food cravings. It also causes premature aging. You might attribute these feelings to fasting when they are actually a reflection of your food choices. Instead, ease into eating with a meal that doesn't send your glucose soaring, or do what I do and take a MetaPower Assist capsule 15 to 30 minutes before ending the fast. Second tip is to eat well when you do eat. Similarly, try to avoid high carbohydrate meals during your fasting window so you're not packing your body with more glucose to clear before you can switch to fat burning, or again, to make it easier, I use MetaPower Assist before any carb-heavy meal. I also try to avoid snacking, and I have a trick for this that you'll find in the freebie that I'm giving you also. Is there anything that I missed or have questions about? If so, let me know in the comments so that I can make sure to cover that. As promised, you can join my free metabolic makeover class and my 30-day challenge if you're ready to make over your metabolism so that you can enjoy all these benefits: ideal weight for your body, better fat burning, less aches and pains, more stable energy throughout the entire day, reduced cravings, a body that heals quickly, the ability to get deep sleep each night, less brain fog, clear, healthy skin, reduced wrinkles, flexibility in your muscles and joints, sustained exercise endurance, level glucose in your blood, and slowing the aging process. The link to join is in the description. When you click the link, you'll see a lot of before and after pictures from the 30-day challenge, as well as shocking changes women have experienced using the MetaPower system, coupled with intermittent fasting to create metabolic flexibility and to maintain it. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video, like the one coming up next week to look younger than your age and natural anti-aging tips. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I recommend you watch this video here, the doTERRA's MetaPower Advantage collagen powder drink that contains NMN and resveratrol to make your metabolic flexibility and your intermittent fasting journey more effective, that I uploaded last week.